Shadows crawl under my skin. A battle I swore I'd never win. But here I stand, fists clenched tight, chasing the dawn through the endless night. Every scar is a mark I earn, every fall is a lesson learned. I won't break, I won't fall. Hear my roar, hear my call. Through the fire, through the flames, I'll rise again, I'll stake my claim. The mirror cracks but I see clear. A warrior's heart beats loud in here. The voices scream but I won't bow. The time is now, it's here, it's now. Every fear is a ghost I'll chase. Every step leaves a stronger trace. I won't break, I won't fall. Hear my roar, hear my call. Through the fire, through the flames, I'll rise again, I'll stake my claim. I won't break, I won't fall. Hear my roar, hear my call. Through the fire, through the flames, I'll rise again, I'll stake my claim. I won't break, I won't fall. Hear my roar, hear my call. Through the fire, through the flames, I'll rise again, I'll stake my claim.
Okay, I'm here. Don't know why my oh, that's why it's not working. I closed it out. That's why. Okay. Hopefully, yeah, there he is. All right. I guess there people just to explain what's going on. All right. Uh, I don't mean to offend people really with that post. Okay, and I'm gonna read it exactly how I posted it on Twitter, X, whatever the hell you want to call it. I have said this on recent streams. I will not be covering the Sinder situation anymore. I feel there's isn't anything more I can add to it, and there is no new information. My fear is being known as a Cinder drama channel and want to avoid that. I hope everyone will understand that. Uh, yeah, I'm not showing it because you all can go to X and see it for yourself. if you want. It's not that I don't care. Let me make that very clear. It's not that I don't care, but I'll just be constantly repeating the same stuff over and over again when I talk about it. And it's more along the lines of I don't want to farm the community or her for content. Then I'll be just like more Kazaha. Anytime fucking someone sneezes and they say Cinder bless you, I'll be doing a fucking video about it. I don't want to do that. Okay, then I become a slop tuber. No, there's there's it's a dangerous thing to focus on a single incident all the time for me as a content creator, because there are plenty of channels, no offense to them, if they want to keep doing it, I don't have a problem with it, as long as they do it right. Don't do it like more Kazan, right? If I mean, I'm sure GVP is going to keep covering the situation, and he does a wonderful job. I'm not trying to be insulting to the Cinder community or anything like that, because guys, I have said multiple times how much I love you all, but I can't sit here and just constantly talk about it. Not saying I'm not going to make a passing comment or anything like that. What I'm saying is I'm not going to be doing dedicated streams or really dedicated videos beyond when I edit a stream. Okay. That's what I'm getting at. There are other things I want to do, and it's like when I talked to Mama Alko about doing a collab. I explained what I've done on other collabs, and she says I don't want to talk about the Cinder stuff, which is okay, but it also tells me I'm getting that reputation that I just do Cinder content, and I just want you all to know that I'm not going to be focusing on it unless something new comes out. If something new comes out, I'll cover it. I don't have a problem to it. I do mean something new. I don't. It's like the Spike documents. To me, that's a nothing. That's a nothing burger, to be honest with you. Okay, yeah, the doc got taken down, came back up. It's been edited, but it would be something to talk about if they added something like a message from Cinder, which was never in that Google Doc. So there's really nothing there, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't get excited every time something happens, that in the Cinder Cinder drama world. Okay. Now, let's for example, if Nanolis comes out with a Google Doc about Shy Lily, then there's something to talk about. Or if Shy Lily comes out and say, hey, I got manipulated by Nanolis, then there's something to talk about. Or Bao says, I was manipulated by Nanolis and Shy Lily, there is something to talk about. Right now, no. The only thing I'll be doing is constantly repeating myself. I do that enough as it is. To me, the Cinder situation has entered the realm of a round robin argument. People who are against Cinder are going to say the same shit over and over again, and the people who support Cinder are saying the same stuff over and over again to those people. So it's a constant thing going around and around and around, which, it's nothing against the Cinder community. They're defending her. I get that. I do. That's why you don't, recently I've cut down on that, not because I don't want to defend the community. It's more along the lines, what else can I say? I've been feeling that for a little while. It's like, what more can I add other than possibly making the situation worse for Cinder? All right. I've said I respected her. Hey, how you doing? Oh, don't ask me to say your name. Okay, let me do this real fast. Uh, Hi, JP. Thank you for coming here. My my mod friend. Hi, One Wolf. It's fine. Thank you. Uh, if I screw it, hi MVP. We're gonna do that. Hi MVP 11. Hey JJ. Hi. I'm only listening to you, not Wicco. Bro has beef with Lil. Yeah, I mean that's the other danger, really. I also don't want to be known as an anti-Shy Lily channel, because I've said this and I'm repeating myself. There's enough blame to go around. All right, Cinder did do some stuff wrong. Okay, I've made no secret about my opinion about that and all that stuff. You can just call me MVP. Tomorrow is my birthday. Hey, happy birthday, man! Hope you have a good one. It came to my mind when I got that worked up with the Wiccan, because what really bothered me about Wiccan is the allegations he made about Mor Kazahan. I don't like Mor Kazahan's content. That does not mean I hate that person. I don't. Okay? I don't like his content. I don't like slop tubers. Okay? And that's why I consider Mor Kazahan to be. And I don't want to become one. And if I keep going down this road with the Cinder stuff, I'll be making videos about Shy Lily, about Bao, Cottontail, and all that. And these are talent I respect and like. Okay. Do I approve of everything they do? No. Now, I'll be blunt. There are some strains of Gura I just don't like. And I was a big Gura fan. Okay. But it's like Saba is sick right now. All right. And I get well soon, Saba. But I don't want to interact with people. They're saying that she's doing the same thing she did with Gura. A lot of VTubers are not healthy people. Okay. Whether it be physically or mentally, they're not healthy people to begin with. As a content creator, if you've been paying attention to Twitter or turn into the late night Minecraft stream that was early this morning, I'm suffering from insomnia. It's you get into content creation and you get it's not exactly a healthy lifestyle to be a streamer. I got my GIF camera, a blue Cobalt, Drake Beyblade, X Bay from our first Bade. That was the most confusing thing I ever read, buddy. But I want you all to understand that it's not that I don't care. It's just that there's nothing more for me to add. And nor am I going to get into a war of words with people on Twitter/X unless it's something blatant, where it's just because I'm not going to feed the trolls. All right. If someone says something about Cinder and it's obvious they're just trying to bait you into, into a what we used to call a flame war back in the day. You know, and it's obvious a lot of times that that's what they're doing. I don't want to get involved in that. To be honest with you, I don't want to slip back into bad habits of what I used to do. But uh, and there's other things, other subjects I want to cover. Really, uh, as you know, I have said I don't like covering drama that much because it becomes a really slippery soap. Yeah, slippery slope. Okay. I mean, these are stuff I bookmarked down, kind of like want to check out and to see what's going on here. Especially about the artists. I mean, then we had that Nana, I think it is a a false accusations, which no, I did delete that, by the way, because I'm not gonna promote it. All right, but there's multiple things here that need to be discussed, to be honest with you. Okay, and I want to take focus on that, not as much as the Cinder stuff. And hey, guys, if you need me to no, look at something, no, you can reach out to me and I'll look into it. I'm not saying I won't look into stuff. If you're interested in, if you want me to look into things, just no, send me a message or whatever. Come to my chat, post a comment, and I will look into it. But it's one of the things where I think everything that has been said about Cinder from all sides has been said. Okay, the only person that's left to talk about it is on a video is Cinder. That's pretty much it. You know, until that happens, there's, in all honesty, we could sit here and do theories until we blue in the face, but they're just theories. Okay, the one that has more information than is available is Cinder. Okay, and that's all depending if she's willing to talk about it. Which, I'll be honest, I wouldn't hold my breath because I wouldn't talk about it either. If I came back to streaming and this shit happens, I would just probably want to move on. I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't want to talk about it. She may say something on her very first stream, but after that, she probably doesn't want to ever discuss it again. You know, a good example is Project Melody. She hasn't talked about the V Shoujo stuff at all. In fact, she hardly, I think she only streams on Twitch once a week. Rest of it, it's on Fansly and those sites where she has greater control over chat and all that stuff. And that's the reason why she's doing it. It'd be my guess. But she hasn't said anything about V Shoujo. So I can't, I'm not saying Cinder's going to be on Fansly, by the way. What I'm saying is that she may not talk about it at all, you know? And I don't want to feed into that. Because when she does come back, because I do believe she's going to come back, I don't want to be part of feeding this whole idea that she has to come back and explain stuff. All right? I don't think that's something that's necessary for it to happen. My opinion on the Cinder stuff, one too many missing pieces of this puzzle, that Cinder side story. Second, as we all know, slop tubers do stuff for money and don't care about telling the right. Yeah, I do agree with that. there's some people in the internet need to learn that forgiveness is to remember Peter asked Jesus, Lord, Lord, how often will my brother sin against me and I forgive him? As many as 7 times. It's no, guys, I don't really talk about religion that much. In fact, I hardly ever talk about religion. I'm a Christian. I do forgive people. I want to forgive. I'm not a perfect person, okay? I'm just like everybody else. I hold grudges and stuff like that. There's just no, but the way there's only two people on this planet I hold grudges, and that's my ex-wife and the person she's with. That's the only two people I truly hold grudges. I do not say 7 times, but 70 times. Okay. I don't. It's like I don't hold a grudge against Wiccan. I just won't talk to him. If he acts the way he's been acting, I won't talk to him. I don't need that in my life. No. The other person I've mentioned before, and I won't have any interaction with that person because it's mostly due to his voice. I can't stand the sound of his voice. And it's not like I hate him so much I don't want to hear his voice. It's literally I can't stand the sound of his voice. It's like nails on a chalkboard for me for some reason. Even before all the drama he got into, when I used to try to watch his content, his anime content, I couldn't stand his voice. So it was, and I tried, I mean, because people were talking about him. I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And I was like, I can't. It's just that whole shtick he's doing. I can't tolerate it. But even then, it's not that I hate Nux, is I hate his content. I hate his presentation, and I don't want to be part of it. It's just the way it is. I don't hate the person that's behind the facade. If you have to do something personally to me in order for me to hate you. Okay, if it's something on the internet, I could just ignore you. All right, it's real simple for me to ignore it, and if you get persistent, I just block you. That's all. I don't have any problems with blocking or deleting comments or anything like that. I mean, other people may, but I don't. My friends said the same thing for Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s voice when he listened to NASCAR race. So he feels that's in my world that's kind of sacrilegious. Okay, I'm kidding. I used to be a big NASCAR fan, but so with the Sinder stuff, like I say, if something new comes out, I'll talk about it. Or if you want me to look at something that you think is noteworthy, I'll look at it. I can't guarantee I'm going to say anything about it on stream, but I will look at it. I don't have a problem doing that for y'all. I will continue to support the Cinder community as much as I possibly can. All right. And when she does return, I have said I will not say anything about her return stream until pretty much everything dies down to the point, and I'll make a determined. Then I will ask the community, would it be okay? I'm just not going to arbitrarily do it because I respect you all, and you have been very supportive of me, and I think that's fair. Hello, Shadow Dragon. I'm not going to read all that. Shadow Dragon. It's like I said, there's not much more I can add to the stuff. Okay, it's not that I don't think it's important, but I also think it's important not just to keep farming content from it. That's the reason why there is no Cinder tag on this video. There's no tags on this video at all. I mean, the only reason you all are here is because I posted on Twitter or I did a community post. But I purposely made this ambiguous as I possibly can. This is going into my Cinder playlist. But other than that, that's it. I am not really advertising this video as a quote unquote Cinder video. Uh, because I know if I put that hashtag in there, it will pop up on YouTube searches and all that stuff. Okay. And I want to stop using that hashtag as far as it relates to drama and all that stuff. Hey, Lord Cat. But the whole, I mean, things that people are getting worked up about are very ambiguous. All right. It can be taken in like 50 different ways. I know. I hate this. I'm not trying to put the power ups down or anybody. I mean, it's like the spite document or people locking comments and all that stuff. I would go to the most simple explanation, which is probably the one that is the most likely reason why they do things. Why we like to, because they're tired of seeing it. They don't want to see it no more. They don't want to pop it up in their notifications anymore. So lock it, so they don't have to deal with it anymore. That's the most logical, simple explanation for locking comments on a post on Twitter. They just get tired of it. Plus, I think Cinder stuff proved the dangers of being a streamer. Your godlike status. Just one mistake can make people turn on a stream. That's true about it. I mean, define mistake. I mean, I've said stuff on my stream that there's probably a sector of the internet that's like, he needs to be canceled. I mean, hell, I dropped a C word and I did count 18 times on stream. Now, there's going to be people that will be upset with me. I mean, that if I do, if for whatever reason I do become a large content creator and people go to my past videos and find that stream, they'll freak the fuck out. All right, I know that. Just the simple fact, I just don't care. I said what I said. I stand behind it, and I have no problem with it. If you want to call me out, go for it. You're not gonna make me feel bad. It's like, the Wiccan stuff. He wants me to apologize. No, I'm not apologizing. Because I feel what I said was right. Why would I apologize for it? I didn't accuse him of anything. I did in the comments, but on the stream, nope. I'm not going to apologize for anything. It's not like I'm not going to apologize to Morkazana. It's how I feel. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch. As simple as that. If you don't like what I'm saying or on a consistent basis, don't watch. I hate to see you go, really. Now, being honest, and if you feel that way, I'm sorry, but I'm just saying what I feel is right. I'm not intentionally going out of my way, for the most part, to really piss people off. Sometimes I do. I admit that. There's sometimes I just fucking do it because I'm pissed off. I get into full grumpy mode and everything goes flying out the mouth. It happens. I'm just saying, it just happens. And I'm not. It's when you're expressing your feelings, and especially if you're angry, you just need to get those feelings out. It's better to verbalize than do stupid shit, going down the street and punching people in the face. It doesn't really fucking solve anything. Oh, and the fact you go to jail, get arrested. Yeah, that's the way. That's the way to solve things. You know, I was like, it's one of the reasons why I avoid talking about politics, because like it's a hot button issue here in America. You know, it's like I mean, I don't mind talking about politics, but the same token, I don't want to be known as a political content creator because I love talking about VTubers. Well, that's yeah, I'm all right. I made a post on Twitter about not covering the Sinder stuff anymore because there's no new information, and basically what boils down, I do not want to farm the Cinder. I don't want to farm Cinder for content. Okay, that's what's going on, Clankers, and I just want to make the community, her community, and my community now, because well, got 92 subscribers. I want my community to know that I still going to support her. I'm going to support the community, and I'm just not going to be talking about unless there's new information. That's kind of what's going on, and I don't want because the way that I don't want people to misinterpret the post. Yeah, said what you had to do. Yeah. No. Besides that, I mean, I dedicate one day a week, usually this day, to talk about quote unquote drama. It's not the focus of my channel. It's not the focus of my channel. If it was, I would be doing drama 5 days a week. I like to pick one subject and investigate that on stream as much as I possibly can. And that's it. One day a week. That's it. The rest of the time, I'm doing goofy stuff. You know, the VTuber highlights. I love doing that. Feel good streams. I love doing that. They're fun. It's. I enjoy the fact I can laugh. You been good, Clankers? Sorry. I also think the second best decision Cinder should make is breaking. I think they are. I don't think they're together. I don't think they were actually together to begin with. You have explained my viewpoint on this whole long distance relationship thing, especially when I covered Takahana. Those that haven't watched it, I'll try to make it as quick as possible. When people are having a long distance relationship through the internet, they're living a fantasy. They're not. It's not a real relationship because you know you don't have to reply to a DM instantaneously. You know, you can take your time. Now you could actually take a whole fucking hour if you wanted to. But in real life, you don't have that. In reality, if you're living with someone, you don't have an hour to think of a response. You have maybe 0.2 of a second. That and the fact you're not physically around that person. You don't have to deal with the stuff that annoys you all the time. And it's like with Takahana when they're going to spend an extended period of time together, because the most they probably total amount of time they spent around each other prior to that was maybe an hour. And you can't really get to know someone through the internet because everybody's going to be put the best foot forward on the internet. You know, I mean, I try to be as honest as I can about who I am. That's why I say I'm not a nice guy. Okay, I'm just being honest. I am not a nice guy. All right, you piss me off. I'll literally go out my way to hurt you emotionally. All right. That's why I say I'm not a nice guy. All right. I mean, it's not that I don't care about people. It's like it just don't want to have any illusions. Okay. I doubt they will be. Man, this thing is a case study in hearsay, hype, snowballing, nothing. But yeah, it is really. I mean, that's pretty much sums up the Cinder stuff, or you can say high school drama. I like saying high school drama because I find it a little amusing saying that because I think a nothing burger it's not as bad as high school drama because then you're pretty much saying everybody's being immature. VTuber drama channels have some trick to teach a gossip journalist. I haven't seen a defamation campaign so effective since the Soviets. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on right now. There's a lot of people spreading lies in the this is all a part of the growing pains for the VTubing community. How can I get noticed? How can I get more subscribers, more views, all that stuff? And it's like that one post I deleted. As soon as I found out it was a lie, I deleted it because I was not going to be part of spreading misinformation. That's one thing I want to avoid. I don't want to spread misinformation. Oh yeah, I mean, cool. I mean, I appreciate. I mean, getting consistent number of viewers. You know, it's kind of nice to be liked. I mean, I know my channel's growth and all that is due to the fact I cover Cinder. I'm very aware of it. Okay. Hopefully people stay because they actually like me. That's what I kind of want. I want people to like me and not just, oh, he's covering this topic, this drama. I want them to, oh, Grumpy's live and let's go check him out, see what he's talking about, and that kind of stuff, you know? That's kind of what I want. Just like every content creator, all right? I mean, it's that one, I want you to be want you to know that I want you to trust me. And two, I want you to come here because you like listening to me. You know, that's the whole point of doing this. You know, to me, the point is not getting a massive sub count. You talk on a good way. Yeah, I try. Your suffering amuses us. Okay, cool. I appreciate that, Clankers. Christ, my mods. You know, it's just like that. Whatever reason you come here, I want the main reasons because that you enjoy my content. You know, if you enjoy my personality, whatever. That's why I want you to come here. I want you to subscribe to me because you enjoy what I do, not just the drama stuff, but everything I put out there. All right. I mean, like the whole horse arc I had with Clankers. All in actuality, I enjoyed it. It was fun. Not doing it again though. And you know the VTuber highlights. I love doing those. I mean, I know I'm highlighting massive VTubers right now. I mean, Iron Mouse, Tricky. I mean, these are VTubers that are well known. I mean, you can't get really any more well known than Iron Mouse. Let's be honest. I mean, it is what it is. Ark, I ain't here nor bell. Well, there's this thing called I get to decide what's on my channel. You know, You post the link in chat, it doesn't mean I gotta click on it. But and there's another reason, and I'll explain it here right now. It has to do with my health, you know, with the lack of a better way to put this, the Cinder stuff is very toxic. Okay, it is. No other way to put it. It is very toxic. The people that get involved in it on both sides, there's certain people that get very aggressive. I think it'd be the best way to put it. Very aggressive about it. And it bothers me. Which in turn, if it really starts bothering me really bad, it starts bothering me physically. And I can't have that. I'm not saying that was the cause of my insomnia, by the way. I'm going for a CT scan tomorrow. Okay, that's probably what's bothering me because I always get very nervous when I go for my CT scan every 6 months. I just want it's a thing. I constantly I when I do a CT scan, I always going in there with the worst case scenario in my head. All right, it's just like when I got my colonoscopy. I go in there with the worst case scenario every single time. When they're scanning me for stuff, it's always the worst case scenario in my head. And that's probably more the root cause of my insomnia. That and, you know, the toxicity of seeing some of the stuff I see on feeds, and I do my very best to ignore it. It affects me a little bit, but when I'm going for like scans or a procedure, it gets amplified. Nice try. So a little bit has to do with my health. Okay, and I'm just being honest. Uh, I keep on telling you how old I am. Something to lift the spirits. Well, I'll get to it. Don't worry. I will watch it. You know, I'll get to it. It's just I've made it very clear to the people I care about that I'm not physically well, to put it in the best way. But I'm a diabetic. I'm taking insulin. I take 5 pills a day. 2 of them are one's for my heart, one's for other ailments I have. It's not horses or planes this time. Okay. I am constantly being checked on the growth of my cancer. It's not gone. I want to make that clear. It's not gone. And I'm not. If I could post screenshots of it from my phone, because I got all the stuff on my phone, but it's on a medical app. You can't take screenshots of the medical app. Yeah, I can put my webcam on and show you on my phone. Right. And no, I'm not willing to do that, by the way, because I'll be releasing a lot of personal information. But you're just going to have to believe me, because the only way to prove that to you is to release some personal medical information. You know, you can by the sound of my voice, you could kind of tell I was a very heavy smoker. You know, that's why most smokers have a gravelly voice. And I think that's a pretty good indication. And in fact, I cough all the time. if I start laughing really hard, I'll be like getting into a coffee fit. You know, Clanker's been here for that. My mods have been here for when I start and they get concerned. But you know, it's like I said, I'm not a healthy person right now. I haven't been for a while. But so I gotta be mindful of that. How much stress I put on myself covering certain things. Yep, here, Pat. If you ever need to for other reasons, like sending another doctor, you can use the screen recording to get. Well, what I was thinking of doing was recording my doctor's visits, but I'm going to need to get permissions from my doctor to do that. You know, recording it and then just post it online so people will know I'm not bullshitting. Because the fake claims of cancer, that happens way too often. I don't want. It's all about being trusted. I don't want people to think I'm just saying I have cancer for sympathy or to get views or whatever reason that people come up with. I kind of want people to know I'm telling the truth. I mean, I can release a video. I got one on my channel where it's called Ringing the Bell when you complete chemo or radiation. I do have that on my channel, but it's private. It is private because I post that up for my family. The day I completed chemo, the day I completed radiation. When you complete radiation, you ring the bell. That's what it is. I have that video there. It's out there. I mean, I could put it. I could unprivate it if I really wanted to, but I don't want to. And I know talking about medical stuff is like, oh, he's talking about his medical condition to get sympathy. No. Because I just want to be real with you. Because I'm a dark person, by the way. So don't get too upset about this. If something does happen to me, I want you all to know the reason why. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. But no, because if let's just say I reach a certain level, because as soon as I get close to like 150 to 200 subscribers, people are going to start saying shit. And if I have a recording of a doctor saying, yeah, you're cancer, all this stuff, they can't say that. You know, it's kind of like, hey, putting the horse before the cart type situation where they can't say I'm making false claims. There's literally a fucking doctor telling everybody about my cancer situation. And it just ends that right there and then. So it's kind of like, if you want to make your ass out of yourself saying I'm faking it, here's a fucking video. There you go. I'm that big of a prick. I know, but no, then it looked like a dumbass at that point. If it's okay, Grumps, if anything happens, you can say, I'm talking about the worst case scenario, JP. If I just suddenly, all of a sudden, for weeks on end, there's no content, you don't see me on X posting the stupid stuff I post that you complain about all the time. it's just like because you guys are very important to me, and I don't want you to be left wondering. That's all. That's kind of what. that's all. That's kind of what it is. I just that's why I tell you I do have heart problems. I have high cholesterol. I'm a diabetic. I Now I have lung cancer, and I'm not doing that for sympathy. I'm doing it sort of like prepare you for worst case scenarios. That you also are wondering what the fuck happened to the grumpy old guy. I'm explaining why I'm not going to be covering the Cinder situation as much, unless something comes up, okay? Or if you guys ask me to look at something, even then it's a guarantee, and I'm not going to talk about it. Prime, I'll look at it. Just because someone's Google Doc goes down or someone likes comments on a Google Doc, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's nothing, right? It's not proof of anything. Well, I'm being honest. Even with the edits in the spite document. Now, I will say this: if the edits show that she added a message from Cinder, then it would be something to talk about. Okay, it's just no. You, I just don't want to be farming her for content. You know, I don't want. It's not good for Cinder overall. It's not good for the her community overall too. And I do not want to be known as a Cinder drama channel. I it came up because I'm not saying Mama Oko called me that, but I'm getting known for it. You know, and I'll be quite honest, it's a little bit of a selfish reason. I do not want me being known as a Cinder drama channel affect my ability to do collabs, because there's a lot of people I want to do collabs with, and they're not involved in the Cinder stuff at all. Tired, gave my blood today, almost barf, but that was due to me not eating before donation. Yeah, that's always a good idea. Prime. Have an orange or something like that. 1 second, I need to check my blood sugar. It's time for it. Give me a sec. That's a little high. It's 175. Yeah. It'll come down here in a minute. I just ate. That's the reason why I checked my blood sugar. Oh, by the way, if you want, here a little life lesson. If you get spicy chicken patty and you make spicy chicken sandwiches, do not put horseradish in between them. It gets really spicy at that point. I'll pay for that one later. But so it's kind of what the situation is. I just wanted to make sure that you all understand that I will continue to support the community, her community. I will when she comes back, I will be there in her chat. By the way, if she comes back and it's my normal streaming time, I won't stream that day. All right, I will be in her chat. Granted, she streams on Twitch, but I hate watching stuff on Twitch. I will say, and I keep on saying this, I really wish VTubers will multi-platform stream. No, I really do. I think it's a missed opportunity for them not to multi-platform stream. Because there's a lot of people who don't like how obtrusive the ads are on Twitch. Because I mean, most of you have watched streamers on Twitch, and if you don't have, if you're not paying for a subscription, when a commercial comes on, it takes up the fucking screen, and they get shoved over in the corner. You can't hear nothing. And talking about, unnecessary. Thank you, Grunts, for your efforts and willingness to be with us, Power Pups, through these. Hey, man, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. I have made my feelings very clear. I respect the hell of you guys. Cinder was trying to multi. Well, hopefully she does when she comes back. I think it'd be a huge benefit to her. My day was good, prime, raining really hard, other than a boring day in school, nothing. Well, it could be worse. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I think a lot of VTubers need to start doing it. I mean, in all honesty, uh, if I could get away with it, I'll probably want to start doing it by now. Multi-platform streaming, but my computer can't handle. It probably could handle this, but as far as like me playing a game or playing videos, it can't really do it. So it is what it is. But like I said, I'm trying to think about the future of my channel. Really. You know, it's I'm reaching a certain number of subscribers where I got to do serious thinking about what the future of my channel is. And if I'm going to cover, if I keep covering the Cinder stuff, I'm going to be known for that. And I personally feel I wouldn't mind doing multi-platform streaming once I get a computer and make my own model. Okay. Why don't you just start now? Just use a PNG of your future model, you know, or just no, or a generic PNG. Because I'll be honest, Prime. The hardest thing about content creation is just doing it. Because no offense, people make excuses all the time. I need to wait for this. I need to wait for that. Well, the sooner you start, the more comfortable you become with it, and the more you are able to entertain. You know, I like to think I'm entertaining. Maybe I'm not. Maybe you just put me on because my voice drones you to sleep, but I'm just saying. The hardest part about content creation is actually start doing it. That's the hardest thing because you constantly think of excuses. Shit, my guilty, my ass. Shit, my ass guilty. Yeah, called out. I don't need to. It's from personal experience. I mean, I sat for a whole year and I was thinking of wonderful excuses not to start. Well, post a sucker. Go ahead, post it. And if you're following me on X, send me a DM. I'll watch it on stream. If you're cool with it. I mean, I'll do that for anybody. As the saying goes, I've been where you are. I mean, I'm not a huge channel or anything, but hey, any promotion is good promotion, No. I will say this: there is a collab I could do probably within the next month that probably will help my channel grow immensely. But I I don't want the person to feel like I'm trying to take advantage of them. That's the main reason why I haven't done it yet. You have, I have seen it. Oh, the video is the animation saying how proud I am of my fellow power pups. You have or should have. I don't think I've seen it, to be honest with you. I don't think I've seen it. Maybe if it was on X, I probably have. But anything, anybody who wants to do content creation, go ahead and do it. If you want me to watch it on stream, you know you can send me a link on X. What the hell is that? Oh. I just found something. Oh yeah, if you need to be. Oh, actually, oh yeah, cool. Do that. I did that. No, I'd be more than happy. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna watch it right now. I'm gonna be honest. I'll save it for like the Thursday stream. You know, the feel good stream. As long as it's like one of those feel good type videos, I'll do that, or something along those lines. Like I did for Lopito. With his music video. I'll do it on a feel. I think I did his video on a feel good stream. First time. His music video. One thing I do kind of want to start getting into is kind of do like legitimate react videos, not like what I do for like the highlights and feel good streams. I want to start getting into react videos of people covering certain situations. I'm not going to do react videos to more Kazahan. I don't want to give him any views. I mean, there's certain things I just don't want to. There's people I don't want to give views to. No, but like stuff going on around the world, I want to do a react to it. The little bit of political juices have started to flow in me, where I want, even if my takes are wrong, I'll. Oh, excuse me. I still want to put my opinions out there. Okay. It's like something I recently did on Twitter, and I'll show you here. Okay. All right. Let me go to my Twitter. Got notifications. Oh, thank you, Prime. I appreciate that comment. Let me give you a little heart. Boom. Where is it? Where is it? Did she delete it? I think she deleted it. Oh, there it is. All right. It's like something like this. This type of videos. Okay. It shows a guy. It's police wants to question this guy. Cop ran after him. He runs into a house. And then you see. Let me make it bigger here. Okay, the cops pull up. I'm letting the video play out. That was done for no other reason to make the police look bad. Like they're being racist. Never mind the fact that the guy that talked to the individual first was also a black cop. And asked him to come over there and talk to him. Now, if a cop asks you to come over and talk to him, go over there and talk to him. Don't run. Running doesn't help you, by the way. It makes you look guilty as fuck. Okay? There is no context to this video other than the fact when they walked over to the car. There was something about that car that they were interested and they needed to speak to that individual about. Could they have breaking the door down? Depending on what they believe he did, yeah. They don't need a warrant. If they have probable cause, they can enter your house. They don't need a warrant. Okay, no, maybe that vehicle was believed to be involved in a drive-by shooting where someone died. They don't need a warrant to arrest a potentially violent criminal. And of course, I get this interaction. If that was a carjacking, they don't need a warrant to arrest a violent criminal. It's their job to get them off the streets. This was done for no other reason to say cops are bad, which is, it's like this individual here. Okay. If she's in trouble, she'll be screaming her head off for a police officer. But it's sort of like this attitude here. Cops, and the whole point, if someone is wanted for a violent crime and enter her house, the police can't enter? Here's a better one for you. The cop witnessed him stealing the car or driving a stolen car. They have no right to question him about a criminal act. The point about the video that there is no context why the police wanted to talk to him, and running away doesn't help. If he did nothing wrong, why run? And that's no. It goes back to that's kind of reason why I have "Do you" on the phone on my Twitter. Let's see. Oh, there, I got it right there, buddy. Let me go to the other screen here. Yeah, I got it right there. See? All right, yeah. Let me just do that. I'll bookmark it, and then I'll play it on Thursday. Okay. No, and I like promoting other creators. You know, it's one of the things I get a really good joy, a lot of joy. Let's. I'm gonna check out this link that Clankers posted here. Oh.
こちらやっていきたいと思います。こちらはですね、まあニュコがもしも海外旅行
Okay, Clankers, we're gonna. I know I've seen this one, and we'll play it on Thursday. I have seen this one. It is very funny, and I definitely want to play that on Thursday. It's a great video. If you all haven't seen this, you need to watch this. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. You know, it's something that would put a smile to your face. You have not seen it? Well, be here on Thursday. That's called a tease. If you ever need to for other reason, like send it to another doctor, you can use it. Hold on. All right, boom. Okay, there. Yeah, but we'll definitely watch that on. It's so freaking funny. It is, the whole build up to that is so funny. You know, I mean, y'all should be able to click on the links that Clanker's posting on there if you want to watch it. Just okay. I gotta switch screens. I don't.
Whoa! Don't look back, okay?
Yeah, hello, Henya. Hello, Henya. Picking me. Sorry, picking me. But yeah, I'll definitely play it on Thursday. That other one. Boss is streaming. Hey, Clankers, is he doing a collab? By the way, out here. By the way, this is the one. Like I would love to be able to do a collab with him. But I want to, change the direction of my channel a little bit, make an adjustment before I ask him to do a collab. Pick me up. Just a little pick me. I see what you did there. But yeah, why don't I have the little? Yeah, I should. Hey, someone type something in chat. I want to see what the chat box is on the screen, because I think it's right there. And can't I change the color on that? Properties. Oh yeah, I can. I just gotta figure out how. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, see, I think I need to move it over like, probably better if I put it over here like this. Especially on Twitter, so you go, oh, I can kind of see it. If I do it like that. No? Things I gotta do. One of the ones don't know the legends anymore, like Coco, Pikami. No, that's what Thursday Feel Good streams. We can educate them. But yeah. Yeah, that works a lot better over there in that corner. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Because it was getting lost in all the stuff on the right here with Live on X. I want to make sure people could see the chat box. But I mean, I constantly improve. I mean, I kind of like where the chat shows up in the campfire thing. Yeah, Prime. Yeah, but we're not supposed to talk about that. VTuber etiquette. We don't talk about the past lives. But Coco sound. Kira Coco, the dragon of Hololive. Good morning, motherfuckers. No, that's Gura Prime. Guru is I mean, the shift that I want to do, as far as I still want to cover things that come up in the VTuber community, quote unquote. Good and bad on Mondays, because it's very easy to be constantly reporting the negative. Okay. And I'll be honest. I don't want only to be reporting on the negative. I also want to, it's like the IDF fund. I want to report on that too. When that stuff happened, I would probably talked about it. It's like when VTubers do something good, that should be highlighted more than the drama stuff. It's sort of like the graduation of Peppa Picka, which it still makes me laugh a little bit because someone actually believed it was true. So, even though I did put, just so you know, I'm going to show you this. This is why I find it funny. I'll show you this. This is why. I'll get to it, and then I'll switch over to it. No, I don't want analytics. This is the reason why I find it funny. If you read the descriptions and the tags, it literally has parody right there. this is a joke. But someone believed it was real. I'm like, it's up there. This is a parody, dude. And it's also in the description that this is a joke. I mean, come on. I don't mean to laugh at the guy, but it's the same token. It's like, how much more obvious can I make it? Just, that's why I laugh at it every time I bring it up. It's like someone actually believed it was true. I'm like, dude, come on. The joke has been funny for 2 years and continue to be so. Okay. I'm old school, Prime. I'm older school, Prime. It would be, but life, we humans do like to bitch about shit. This is why we don't talk about the good shit. So, well, it goes back to the old saying when people were talking about news: if it bleeds, it leads. We've always been about that. If something horrible happened, it's always going to be the first story. It's actually funny because Pep keeps on streaming. Even if a meteor hits California. Yeah, is this what I think it is?
Hello? Yeah.
Ooh.
The world is my oyster.
Full volume. I'm sorry about full volume.
Give me the shit that would get me taken down and struck on YouTube. What did the fishman do to Pippa? What? I will tell you the story of Fishman the Betrayer. Chat, you know what? Yeah, let's put on Metallica. Let's see. So, do you hear, chat? Do you hear the sweet, sweet sound of copyright infringement? So, I wake up. It's the 19th of February. And I get a message from the fish. I get a message from the CEO of Face Connect, my boss. And he sends me, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, what the fuck is that? That looks intimidating. Did somebody get fired? Like, what the fuck's going on here? So I click on it, and it's about me being fired. Now, I'm not fired. So the full document reads, we regret to inform our valued stakeholders that Face Connect, the mother company of the virtual talent and idol known as Pipkin Pippa, that's how you know.
You know I'm gonna get copyright strike because of the music that's being played in the background. You know? I got copyright strike for when I was reacting to clips before on a Feel Good Thursday stream. And they dinged me for it. I'm like, I was doing a react. I'm doing a react to it. I'm literally talking over it. That's why I paused this. I'm literally talking over it. I'm reacting to the clip. It's fair use. It's transformative. Okay? Even though there's a Metallica song playing in the background and it's not my content, I'll get in trouble for the Metallica song being played in the background. Play Peppa the Ripper at the same time. Confused. I don't get dinged for playing Peppa the Ripper, though. Not at all. It doesn't. I would have to play. I literally have to play another copyright song behind this one to do that. Just run the risk. Good entertainment is good. Well, that's the reason why I paused that. I'll go back to playing it.
What's fake? Sakura would never call me an idol. Has been compelled to take decisive measures against her due to a material breach of contract. We have found her recent activities and content to be incompatible with our company's values and brand image.
Really? I would have guessed that.
Her employment and dissolved her contractual relationship with our company. It is with great regret that we announce Pipkin Pippa's graduation from all virtual activities and social media presence effective immediately. Oh, I'd like to point out that's how I know this person doesn't watch enough VTubers, because VTubers aren't employees, they're contractors. All her social media accounts and online activities will be terminated with immediate effect.
In flashbang
YouTube.
YouTube.
The decision may be may disappoint our many fans and followers.
You
and
just
we
want me to
offer
play
our
Peppa the
sincere
Ripper Clanker.
apologies for any inconvenience caused. The more that's a misinfo. Delightful. It's delightful. I should have posted this. I should have just posted this. Despite our efforts to provide her with guidance and professional support, Pipkin Pippa's recent content has been increasingly inappropriate, violating the principles of decency and good taste that are fundamental to our company's ethos. Yeah, right! As a responsible corporate entity, we cannot condone such behavior and must take decisive action to safeguard our reputation and corporate integrity. We wish to make it
We already know
clear
this
that
is-
this decision with great care, and
It's
after
too wordy for the fish guy.
consultations with our legal team, we have ensured that
He'd be so
all
afraid of
legal
being
and
yelled at.
contractual obligations have been met, and we are confident that we have acted within the bounds of our rights and responsibilities as a corporate entity. We appreciate the support of our stakeholders, and we remain committed to providing the highest standards of service and entertainment.
He
to our
wouldn't do this for-
valued customers. We will continue to uphold the values that have made our company a leading player in the virtual talent industry. Leading player! Leading player! Face connect! Your fish man wishes! Oh my god. What the fuck is a face connection? Oh my god. So yeah, nice little jump scare. Nice little jump scare. He did indeed shave multiple years off my life. Pippa's big face out. I'm not actually fired. I'd like to clarify. That's where I know that. What happened? My boss jump scared me with a fake fire notice. Everybody, make sure to like, comment.
By the way, you know, these low effort clips, I do recommend subbing to their channel because they're especially if you're like Phase Connect, you like Phase Connect, they're a good channel to sub to, you know. Go back to the campfire. Sakina's Oshi's Hosho Marie. Yeah, I know. That's if someone can sing Ahoy, they get hired. The company dude start. He's been hiring a bunch of old women so they can fuse like a Megazord and become a legendary English Marine. Yeah, I know. It just, you know, it's, hey Grumps, what's your thoughts on fan films? I'll be honest, it's been a really long time since I watched a fan film, you know? It's been a really long time. It was back when I was heavily into comic books and people were doing comic book fan films. It's like 8 years ago, about that, since I watched a fan film. So it'll be like it's like me watching any kind of, because I got a good one. All right. Depends on how long it is, though, you know, because or at least its trailers. I mean, yeah, you can send it to me and I'll take a look at it. I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to play it on stream, though. I'll be honest with you, because just so you guys know, like when you send me stuff, you got to make sure it's not copyrighted before I can play it. All right, you got to make sure it's not copyrighted, because it's like there's the reason why I don't play any country's national anthem. I got dinged for playing them. YouTube came down and was like, hey, you can't play this. It's like a national anthem of Poland, but it's copyrighted by Poland. I'm like, really? I can't do that? I can't do that? So like fan films, it's in order for me to play any kind of stuff like that, if it's copyrighted by the people who made it, I will literally have to get permission from them to be able to play it, including trailers. All right. So if you want me to react to something like that, you're going to have to give me like about almost a month heads up on it so I can reach out to them and get permission to do it. Okay. Not that I wouldn't mind watching them. It's just like as far as being able to show it on stream, it's like can't really do it without getting permission from the people who made it. Things that you learn as becoming a content creator. It's like I'll show you. No. Okay, let's go to music. Music is because this is why I get dinged on a lot of music. Hey, it looks familiar. I can't play Reflect. I can play the song, but I can't show the video. So if I was to click on this and keep the campfire on and have it play in the background, while we'll get a minor copyright strike. It should be in the description. Okay, I can have it play in the background, but I can't show the video because I'll get dinged. I get a minor. I'll show you what happens. Okay, go to YouTube Studios, and this is for all you that want to be content creators. This is something that I'm going to show you that'll help you further down the road. Let me go to a feel good stream. All right. Okay, let me show you this. So you can avoid my mistake. Okay. You see this one right here is partially blocked. All right. If I go into it and go down here to copyright, all these are technically copyright. Okay. Because it's like Funky Town. It's a copyright song owned by a record company, not the artist. It's not the artist that's doing the copyright. It's the record company. But because it's not the original video, it's not hard copyright strikes. All right. There are claims, and it doesn't affect your channel. Claims. What happens is if this video gets monetized, all these people will get the money, not me. All right. That's kind of what happens. And as for, it's like the video can't be seen in some territories due to one or more claims. That Belarus and Russia can't see the video. But every place else can. Hey, my Brazilian fans can see it. I don't know if people in Russia watch my stuff, to be honest with you. Apparently, even if they wanted to, they can't. But it is what it is. This is something I like what Twitch does compared to what YouTube does. Twitch would just mute it on a VOD. They'll just mute it, so they'll say it's copyright, and they'll just mute it, and then once it's over with, you can go back to talking. They go back to the original content, you know. And even if you talk over it, they still mute the music. Okay. But as long as it's not an actual copyright strike, like this one, I do have a copyright strike against my channel. You know? It's for 30 seconds of playing and music for one of the animes. And the only one I played music for was Raven of the Inner Palace. Because I like the closing song. They struck me. You know? So the video got taken down. That's the reason why you can't see it right now. but after 30 days, it will go back up. It is what it is. As long as they don't do another copyright strike, I may have to delete the video, but it is what it is. But so that's something you can you play. It'll still get that soft copyright strike because Hololive owns the music. That's people who do covers of any type of copyright strike, copyright music. That's like what a lot of when Talents does karaoke, and they sing. It's on archive. They make it very clear it's not going to be available to the public. It's on archive. It's not going to stay up because they know they're going to get copyright strike, even if they're doing a cover of it. Poor Platoon can't watch his Oshi. So yeah, no, but here's the funny thing. I can't show the actual video of a Hololive song on a Hololive channel. But if someone does like Play Dice Live, this is the funny thing. I can play this video and you can watch it. And I've done it on stream. I think I did it on last Thursday. It's not my preferred one. I like the one from her 3-day debut. You know. I think if I picked that one. It's like I learned that I could play that one. But it's when I've done the Hololive Shuffle, I do get dinged for it. I won't be able to be monetized for that video. So I'm gonna have to start being a little bit more careful going forward about what I play. That's why I like my opening music here. It's not copyrighted. And the funny thing, reason why it's not copyrighted is because it's AI generated. That's the funny thing. I get dinged for this one too. This one, I can play and not worry about getting a copyright strike. All right. My opening music, this, you guys can't see it. Oh, that's not something. Yeah, this is my opening music. I don't get copyright strike. I don't get that soft copyright strike for it. But for a lot of originals like Life, I do get that soft copyright strike for Life. One More Light, anything. Even with Crony saying PPAP, I get. Iron Mouse doesn't copyright strike people, by the way. Vishoto knows better. But I could play Cry For Me, it would be okay. But majority, in like these covers that Numi and Doobie did, I get that soft one. Not Convergence of Sin. Of course, Ash again, you know. Titanium. Even though this is not her channel, this is like a clip channel, hollow covers, I get dinged for it. So I gotta start being a little bit more careful about it. So it's when you get into content creation, this is some of the stuff you gotta kind of watch out for. And it's like I want to do a anime review of Sword Art Online. I still haven't heard anything back from the studio giving me permission to do it. That way I can use the music, play clips, that kind of stuff. And I'm trying. It's like I gotta do it right. They're they haven't gotten back to me. So I can't really, I'm not going to take the risk getting another copyright strike on my channel. So, it's one of those things I want to be careful about. And it also goes back to, it's like I want to talk about anime, but I also don't want to get another copyright strike on my channel. Happy late 21st of September. I can't play that song either. Hell, you could get in trouble just humming a few bars. I mean, come on. But it's the things as a content creator you got to think about, and it ties into why I'm moving on from the Cinder stuff. You need to be constantly evolving. You can't, oh, I'm getting a lot of traction on this, I'm getting a lot of subscribers because of this, so I'm going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. And that's all you become known for. Doing that same stuff over and over and over and over again. I mean, unless you really enjoy it, you really like doing it, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, your viewers were... Am I playing a fucking video right now? It's just me standing by a campfire. What the fuck are they talking about? Jesus Christ. But, you gotta constantly evolve, So that's what I'm trying to do. I don't want to be pigeonholed as something, If you're going to I want to be pigeonholed as entertaining. I want to be known to be entertaining, being trustworthy, and all that stuff, But I don't want to be pigeonholed as a drama channel, really. If I'm going to cover something, I want to be seen more as a trustworthy person who's going to report on newsworthy situations. Stop it. I keep getting alerts. And I want that reputation. That's really important to me. Not as much as what news I'm covering, as someone who's you're going to trust being truthful about what they're covering. Good or bad, that's what I want. Okay. I felt how frequently I have been covering the Cinder stuff was giving me the appearance of farming her for content, entering the realms of theories, heavy opinions, which is very dangerous territory, becoming a slop tuber, and I don't want to be known as a slop tuber. It's just that simple. And that's why I kind of wanted to explain, not just to my community, but to the Cinder community, that's the reason why I'm not going to cover it no more. Unless something new comes up that's actual facts and actually, and I don't mean to, no offense, people, that's actually proven has direct effect on the situation. Like Shy Lily coming out and apologizing. Bal coming out and apologizing. Nano coming out and apologizing, saying that they were wrong. That's something to cover. Sinder coming back to stream. Probably 2 or 3 weeks later, I'll cover it. But I'm not going to cover it that day. It'd be like 2 to 3 weeks later. Understandable, Grumps. You're doing your best. Yeah. I gotta think about what I want to be known for, And I'll be honest, guys. And I said this before. I didn't think I was going to have this many subscribers. I didn't think I was going to have 92 subscribers at this point. I think that was, in my head, it was going to be a year from now. And since I've gotten I'm only 8 away from 100. Let me double check that because it could have changed. I'm pretty sure I'm still 8 away from 100. And I want to do something special for that. I mean, and one stream when I hit 100 will be a Minecraft stream where the whole stream, 92. I'm still at 92. The whole Minecraft stream will be me saying Saba throughout the whole thing. That's all the thing I'm going to say. Saba, 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 Saba. For the whole freaking thing. And, I'll try to keep count of how many times I say Saba. Or I could just sit here, have my PNG going, and let's get 200 by the end. It would be nice. I'm not going to hold my breath, Prime. But, try to keep track of how long I can say Saba playing Minecraft. I was what, 36? I don't know. And who any of these people are. Finally, some good content. Yeah, no, and it's a Mr. Beast trick. To see how many times I can say Saba in playing Minecraft for. Typically, my Minecraft streams are about 4 to 5 hours. I'll double check here. I think they're about 4 to 5 hours as my Minecraft streams, and just saying Saba for 4 to 5 hours. See, 4 hours, 5 hours, 4 hour, 4.5 hours. 3 hours, but averaging about 4 hours for my Minecraft streams, and just be sitting there saying Saba the whole time. All right. Saba is my Oshi. That's the one I literally make time for to watch live. I did do it. I did the ASMR. The ASMR was the saying goodbye to Peppa was ASMR. That stream was ASMR. I don't have an ASMR mic, so I did the best I could. All right. Those that were there, they got very upset. Yeah, for real. That stream was ASMR. And when I played clips of Peppa, it blew people's ears off because I didn't turn them down. I did it on purpose. So, I had my mic on low volume and all that. So it's like, that's my ASMR stream. So there you go. So if you want to take a listen to that, you can take a listen to it. But I still find it funny that someone actually believed that Peppa was graduating because of me. So, but yeah, smart ancient son of a gun mumbling redacted. Pretty much. What I did was I lowered the gain on my mic like this, and then in OBS I brought my mic down to about here, and that was my ASMR. That's all I did because I don't have an ASMR mic, and I did do eating ASMR during that stream because I ate pizza. Yeah, we also had a little bit of a mukbang too, so silence. Yeah, I mean, I just turned on the mic. That's all I did. I mean, because I don't have any ASMR, and those fuckers are expensive, by the way. But yeah, so we are hopefully people understand why I made that post on X. Like, it's about evolving my channel and not farming content. It's pretty much if you get down to brass tacks, and also respecting the community, respecting Cinder, and all that stuff. Because if I don't want to be a negative influence or a negative force in that area. I don't want to make it harder for her to come back. Okay, so instead of adding what I consider a bad influence onto things, it's better if I just stop. Not saying that if something comes up, I won't talk about it, or if there's something you want me to look at, I can look at it and I'll make a passing comment or make a 15-minute thing in a stream about it, but I'm not going to do dedicated streams about it anymore. All right, that's kind of what my point is. Man, I am blowing people's ears off with my mic. Okay, is that better? No, let's go up a little bit. Let's go up a little bit. Up a little bit more. Okay, right about there should be good. I'm not sounding like I'm 50 miles away, but same time, I'm not trying to blow people's eardrums out. Or have your mom yell out, turn down the radio. But yeah, I mean, and it's been on my mind lately, and I just kind of pulled the trigger today. That's all. Don't go bothering Mama Oko about it because it wasn't really her that did it. It was something I've been thinking about because, and I love to do another collab with GVP and Loboto too. I mean, but I won't be talking about Cinder. I guess it is this. Now this is okay, guys. If you click on that link, make sure you turn down the volume. Because it's Clanker. So yeah, I'll get to it in a minute. Let me finish this up. I did the best I can with saying people's names, which I'm ever so thankful for my mods, Clanker upstairs and JP. They can have Brazilian names and they will be so pissed off at me because I'll fuck it up. It'd be like every stream will be a Brazilian MRE stream, me trying to say their names. So, yeah. And don't try it. Okay, it's just be happy I can say grumps. But and another thing for all you people here that want to do future, do something that you find fun doing. All right. Yes, it would observe. Have fun, and that's the most important thing in content. No matter how big you get, you need to have fun. All right, because if you stop having fun, then your content will suffer for it. And there's many examples of You could tell when it shifted on some content creators channels, when it's shifted from being fun to I gotta make money now, or I guess the best one, and it's not a detriment to him really, is Mr. Beast. You could tell the shift in Mr. Beast's content where it went from, oh, here's a fun idea, let's do this, to a more of a corporate attitude. Hello, Jose. I'm not even gonna try the first name. I can say Jose. I can say Juarez too, because that's my landlord's last name is Juarez. I'm not gonna tell you his first name because that'll be doxing him. It'll also be doxing me. But I mean, there's certain names I can say because I say them quite frequently. It's like Japanese. That's why I call Boss Boss, because there's no fucking way I can say his name. There's no fucking way I can say his name. I literally, if I was to do a collab with Boss, I would probably have to sit for at least 30 minutes saying his to get it right if I were to address him that way on stream. You know? And I'll still probably fuck it up. You know? That's why I just call him Boss. Kirikoko is because I said Kirikoko a lot. Way back when. So I'm used to saying that. Takanashi Kiara. It's because I watched their streams all the time. Mori Calliope. I can say those names because I watch their streams all the time, and they used to repeat their names all the time, so it got ingrained in me. As sad as it sounds, I don't get to watch Boss's streams that much. Boss Burn? No, Boss. Hey, Clanker, can you go to Boss's stream, see if it's okay if I come in there while I'm streaming, please? I'd like to get his permission before I do that kind of stuff. If you wouldn't mind. And just let me know if it's okay. If he's still streaming. Yeah, he's still streaming. This is Boss, by the way. Okay, please do that for me, Clankers. You know, just go in there and ask him real quick if it's okay for me to come in there with my stream, so he can say his name. I just don't want to fuck up his name. You know, but this is Boss right here. That's Boss. Kotetsu? Himawara? Kentetsu? I think that's it. I'm sure I fucked it up. You know? I mean, as long as he's cool with it. I mean, there's been a couple times I've gone there and I didn't ask his permission, and I realized that's bad etiquette on my part. Oh, I don't have it on. Okay. That's Boss. This is Boss. This is who I call Boss. You know. Okay, because Himawara Kentetsu, I think is the correct way you say that, but I'm not 100% sure, dude. And I mean, and I don't want to get him mad at me or anything like that, or get him upset with me just popping into a stream with me streaming too. It's a bad etiquette, you know. So I kind of like. He's he's a great guy. He's funny. I recommend. No, like I've said this repeatedly on my streams. Go subscribe to him. You know, it's one of the. I recommend subscribing to him. He used to have. I told the story. He used to have a channel with like 250,000 subs, but he doesn't want to talk about it. There was something happened, and now he's started all over again. He's gonna say it. All right. Okay. I'm gonna come. Go ahead and go into the stream. All right. This is boss.
The new 3D waifu sci-fi RPG shooters here. Aim at fate by fighting by our side. Clear the specified stage to claim orange tier operative. Oh. Oh, it's gotcha slop. It's one of them gachi pains. Yeah, it's gotcha slop. Good old gotcha slop. Hey, Clanka, how you doing? How you doing, Clanka? Soft A, Clanka. I need to think of a game that has a proper amount of frost. Hey, guys, the Guild 3 is $8.
He's like I said, he's a great guy.
Forever is $5. Cartel Tycoon. Some old guy's been banging on my door asking for you to dramatically say your name. Man. Well, wait, why is he asking for me to dramatically say my name? Like, does he want me as Possum Me to dramatically say my name? Or does he want, like, me to grab out power armor and say my name that way? Because, I mean, like, you know, these are, like, two different things. Right?
So he doesn't know I'm here. Or she.
Hold the line! Hold! Oh, shit, wait, City State 2? Did that get any updates? Hold on. Huh. $8 for City State 1 and 2. Huh. More than 300 unique buildings, including real-scale skyscrapers, 8 road types, and subways. Wait, they actually have the skyscrapers be proper scale? Power and water management, schools, hospitals, prisons, fires, and police.
Just like he plays games, and sometimes does. He talks pretty much about anything while he's playing games. Like I said, he's very entertaining. At least I find him very entertaining.
Interesting. Unemployment income distribution.
So, like,
ladder, money printing, inflation
like,
rate,
go subscribe to him,
balance,
man.
Immigration policies to precisely control the speed of your nation's growth. Can I choose to disallow all immigration?
I'm gonna go back to the.
It for a living. Oh. What's so hard about saying Himawari Kotetsu?
Here, because I wasn't even fucking close.
It's not a hard name to say. Himawari Kotetsu.
Kotetsu.
Himawari Kotetsu.
Himawari Kotetsu.
Himawari Kotetsu.
Himawari Kotetsu.
Let's see what the problem is, Interesting. Hibawari Kostkosu. Yeah. Hey, can you say your name so I don't fuck it up on my stream? You just showed up. Himawari Kotetsu. Bob would be easier. I'm not changing my name to Bob. I'm not shifting my name to Bob. I'm not gonna become Bob. It's me, Bob! Himawari Kotetsu. Himawari. Hime Tonkatsu? Babawari Bob Tetsu. No. Hebawari Coat Tetsu. That's not it either. Hold on.
They should make a clip of this. Yeah, please subscribe to him.
Use this one. I'm not changing my name to Babawari Bob Tetsu. Okay. So, I'm looking at game sales right now, Chad.
Okay.
Try and find us a game that is on sale today
I'm getting out of his stream.
for more than 30%.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I'll be honest, he's helped me a lot. You know, he's given me some wonderful advice. So I would recommend I promote him all the time because the stuff he's done for me has helped me a bunch. But okay, we're getting close to where I'm probably going to start wrapping this up. Because I wasn't planning on streaming today. It was more along the lines that I wanted to explain myself, but I do want to find that AI guy because he's creepy as hell. You know, it's one of these. It's one of these. It's fucking creepy as hell when all of a sudden this AI guy comes on the screen and talks to you, and it's like, dear God, it's so fucking soulless. If I ever find it, I'm gonna like, put it on a playlist or something like that, so I can show it to y'all. It's like all these all these stories here, like this historical tales, fateful account. These are all AI narrated, and it's so fucking funny because, like I said before, all of a sudden there were these pauses in the storytelling. Like, why is he pausing? It's like, like like this one, it'd be like he would be talking like the AI would be talking like this, like nice and calm, and said the little girl with the wooden leg, and there's this big long pause. Says and all of a sudden the volume will shift. Hello there, and it goes really loud, and then it gets really soft, and it's like, wow. But yeah, I want to find that creepy AI guy because I want to show that all to you because wow. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I do need I got 10 o'clock doctor's appointment tomorrow, so that means I definitely have to be up by 7 to have coffee, take my shower, all that stuff. So well, thanks for being here, guys. And once again, if you like the content, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and don't fondle my bells, please. I'm too old for it. And I'll see you tomorrow for VTuber highlights, Iron Mouse. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.